All right, everybody, how are you? We're live. So it's not a one-take adventure today, it's a live adventure. So what I thought I'd make today is for dessert. I want to show you how to make an easy mango and pineapple sorbet. So what I do is I buy the mangoes when they're on sale and I freeze them myself. So I just cut them up, freeze them. You can also buy them in the freezer section of your grocery store already cut up and frozen. This is 4 cups of mango. Put that in your blender. To that, we're going to add, and you can use canned pineapple if you prefer. I have fresh pineapple today. I've used both. They're both just as good. Again, I bought it on sale, cut it up, froze it. So we're going to add about a cup of frozen pineapple. To that, I'm going to add the zest from 1 lime, which I've already done to save some time. And then the main thing to remember when you're doing the zest of your lime is don't go too deep on it, because if you start getting into the white part of your lime, it's going to be a little bit bitter. So you just want to get the top layer, the zest. Once you get that done, you're going to cut your lime in half. I have this juicer. You can juice it by hand if you don't have one of these. This just makes it really handy. You're going to do the juice of the entire lime in here. And then you're going to add a 1/4 cup of pure maple syrup. I don't use the regular maple syrup because that's really just sugar water, in my opinion. So I put a 1/4 cup of pure maple syrup in here. And as you may have noticed, most of that is sort of dry ingredients or frozen ingredients. So it's going to take a little bit to blend this up. So you have to work it a little bit. So bear with me. So as you start blending it, you can pause for a moment in between and kind of rework everything in there. And you can experiment with different speeds on your blender. Every blender is different. There are some really nice blenders out there now that will feed the frozen fruit down a little bit better. When you hear it just whizzing around in there like that was, that's when you know, turn it off, give it a little stir. And then just keep blending until you get it. You want to get it super smooth, so don't be impatient. Just keep working it. I promise it will be worth it. Do you have anyone watching us, Joel?
We had someone pop in and they popped out.
Aw, they must not be a mango fan. Like I said, this part here just takes a little bit of work in it. And in a minute, I'll show you what it's going to look like once we get it to the consistency we want.
You're going to raise the camera up a
Sure.
little bit.
You want to give them a shot in here so they can see.